If you love your dog but are looking for a way to teach them how to be a little more house-friendly, then you'll be so glad you stuck around for more Explore Tulsa.
So true, Stevie. At Spirit Ranch Dog Training, Amy Vaughn has devoted her life to not only training man's best friend, but also finding and training the trainers that teach our dogs how to best behave.
One of those trainers is Jana Turner, and she's going to tell us all about their program. I can't wait to go play with those pups. Can we go now? Can we go now?
I'm going to ask Jenna if they have methods that work on co-hosts too.
I've always had a huge passion for dogs, but I never realized how much of a natural passion and talent I had for it. You know, some dogs, it's like they just come to me and they look at me and they get me. So Amy Vaughn started it. She's the owner of it. She's been doing it for, I know, close to 20 years now. And she actually started out at PetSmart as a trainer, and she did great there, and she just decided she wanted to open up her own business and give it a shot. It was kind of always a dream for her, and so she gave it a shot and opened up Spirit Ranch. She's always had a huge passion for dogs like me, and she kind of grew up in a rough environment. Dogs were her out. You know, no matter what, they were always there to love her and care for her, and she wants to give that back. Now we have about 5 different dog trainers, and we have about 8 to 10 different in-home dog sitters, where we actually, there's 2 different kinds. You can actually drop your dog off and we take your dog to our house and watch him, or we go and stay at your house and watch them, and we stay the night and everything like that. We do everything you would do with your dog. We go about our own day, but we take care of your dog, feed them, exercise them. If they've been in training, we keep up with their training and things like that. Probably the biggest one was it was actually one of my rescue dogs, and the dog was very bitey, and it is a big issue with kids, and this dog was just crazy at first when they first got it, and it was really coming down to if they really could keep the dog or not, and the kids were absolutely in love with the dog, even though they had a bunch of scars from the dog, and so we just came in and did several in-home privates, and it's all about the owners being consistent as well. So I came in and gave them the instructions we did. We went out in public a lot and worked on greeting people properly. They were able to, they saw a huge difference in the dog, and also along with giving the dog proper exercise. And I also showed different tools that the kids could use to exercise the dog. And so once we came up with tools and exercises like that to practice, the dog was, became a totally different dog. It's all about giving that proper direction, like I said. So some people come here because they want to get their canine good citizenship, get their dog certified as a therapy or service dog. Service dogs are becoming a lot more popular now. There's a huge need for it. Kids that are autistic can be really helpful in just everyday things. Vets, there's a lot of vets out there that are wanting their own service dog that have PTSD. That's been really helpful. We've seen a lot of benefits in that. Probably most people that come here just want basic obedience. We have puppy class, beginner class, and we also have intermediate, and then we have advanced, and the advanced class is where you get your CGC. And we also have a fun class. It's called Click a Trick. It's where your dog learns a bunch of fun different tricks like stick 'em up, play dead, say your prayers, army crawl, things like that. Just a fun class people are wanting to take. Believe it or not, lay down is probably one of the hardest commands, and it's because it's such a submissive position, because if you think about it, we're standing, hovering over them, telling them to lay all the way down to the floor, and we're still standing over them. It's very intimidating for some dogs. There's a lot of situations where it's been extremely rewarding. We've had a lot of fearful dogs come in that have had abusive past, and it's cool to see them really come out of their shell and become confident and playful. Dogs are so cool and they're so smart, and we don't give them enough credit, and so it's really cool to be able to work with dogs and kind of get that out of them and show their owner. They're just like, oh my God, this dog is so smart. I'm like, I told you, dogs are very smart. You got to give them a chance. But yeah, it's great. It's a really cool experience.